Now, if you live along Mombasa Road, what's your commute to and from work like? Have you had to spend a night on the road stuck in traffic? Well, the construction of the Nairobi Expressway has inconvenienced many along Mombasa Road. And while the government promises relief soon, the Kenya Railways is jumping on that opportunity to move the traffic off the road and onto the commuter train. George Kieru with that report.
This is what commuting on Mombasa Road looks like. Distances that would ideally take half an hour to drive are now taking hours. And the more the Nairobi Expressway takes shape, the longer the traffic lasts. On some days, the motorists spend the night in the traffic. For this motorist, it is not a pleasant experience.
Hii barabara wangekubali watoe kitu inaitwa kavio Mombasa Road peke yake mpaka Machakos na Kajiado. Kwa sababu shughuli nyingi hizi unaona watu wanafukuzana nazo, wanapiga masaa kavio na shughuli hizo zote za mchana.
Jamu mingi, vumbi mingi, hakuna diversion. Unalala hapa kwa hii barabara usiku.
The government says it has taken note of the motorists' frustrations, but it is working as fast as it can to complete the road.
We've had, as the construction has been taking place, we've been trying to take measures to ensure that traffic is inconvenienced as little as possible. But unfortunately, we've had one or two occasions when we've had serious traffic congestion. In both cases, the problem was started off by actually road traffic accidents, but then this was quickly followed up by a little bit of lane indiscipline, such that even after the traffic incident was cleared away, you still had jams which lasted for, in some cases, I think 3 or 4 hours.
Motorists have been urged to be patient as the traffic flow is addressed.
We also have an increased number of traffic police who are present at all the key points, various intersections, just to guide traffic and to make sure that kind of lane discipline is being maintained.
Now the Kenya Railway Corporation is taking the opportunity to absorb the traffic on the road and says it is increasing the number of trains it operates on the Lukenya-Nairobi line.
I'm concerned about Nairobi at the river Lukenya, simply because of our partnership with the Kenya, who are constructing the expressway. Yet, most of Kenyans are not aware that we actually run these trains on a daily basis. And they are getting stuck on the road. Some of them are finding their way through Langata, all the way to Kiseri and to Ngong, so that they can come back to Kitengela. It's painful.
Hiyo kukaa kwa jam nachukua time mob, heri uende na train na utafika tena mapema safe.
Huwa napanda asubuhi saa 12 dakika 20 at the river, alafu jioni napanda hapa. Ikifika saa 11:20 niko hapa ndani ya train. Tunaingianga hii ya second last, hiyo ndio mimi kaa kila wakati.
Demand is too high. Of immediate is to run along a train, and therefore we are putting around 10 more coaches so that we can evacuate people in numbers in the morning. Because everybody is competing for a space to reach work early. So to solve that problem, we have put additional 10 coaches in the train moving from Nairobi Central Station to Athi River, Rukenya, and then Rukenya, Athi River to Nairobi Central Station. And on top of that, we intend in the same week to put an additional DMU. This DMU will now be able to bring out the people who have come late around 7:30 to 8 o'clock, and they cannot find means of transport. We will evacuate them from Athi River to Nairobi Central Station. When I move 9 coaches from Lukenya to Nairobi, I carry about 1,000 people. When I double that, I'm carrying 2,000 people. When I triple that, I'm carrying 3,000 people. Mass transport is the way to go in the city of Nairobi.
The expressway is intended to be a toll road where motorists will be charged 11 shillings per kilometer for small vehicles to use it. The expressway is now 60% done and is expected to be completed by July 2022. Despite government assurance of putting in place intervention measures to bring sanity on this section of the road, more and more Kenyans are still looking for alternative means of getting home as they patiently wait for the completion of the expressway. George Kieru, NTV.